Well, the House is going to vote on Monday, that's tomorrow, on a bill called H.R. 867, the IGO Anti-Boycott Act, sponsored by Representative Mike Lawler. Now, this would impose fines up to 1 million for boycotting Israel, prison sentences up to 20 years. And like it says, it's for Americans participating in boycotts of Israel or its settlements. If these boycotts are endorsed by international bodies like the UN or EU. So the U.S. House is going to vote on this H.R. 867, and it will impose fines of up to $1 million and 20 years in prison for boycotting Israel. So the U.S. House of Representatives is scheduled to vote on Monday, that's tomorrow, on H.R. 867, known as the IGO Anti-Boycott Act. This bill seeks to expand existing anti-boycott laws to penalize Americans who participate in boycotts of Israel or Israeli settlements that are promoted by international government organizations such as the United Nations or the European Union. If passed, the legislation would impose civil penalties of up to $300,000, with criminal fines reaching 1 million and prison sentences of up to 20 years for individuals supporting such boycotts. The bill is sponsored by pro-Israeli Congressman Mike Lawler and Josh Guttenheimer. This will be brought up in the House under the suspension of rules, and under that suspension of rules, floor debate is limited. All floor amendments are prohibited. Points of order against the bill are waived, and final passage requires a two-thirds majority vote, and you can bet they're going to pass it. That's one thing they can all agree on. And here's govtrack.us with more details on the bill. I'll put the link up like I always do. But it's expected to be voted on, guys, tomorrow, which will be May 5th, right? Cinco de Mayo. And that's the day that we can talk about Israel, or boycott Israel, I should say, will be over, right? Well, it doesn't matter. I don't think I buy anything from Israel, and I never will. I'm not going to support the synagogue of Satan. But nonetheless, they're going to make it illegal to boycott them here in the U.S. You know, you never hear about anybody else, any other nations, countries, coming up with laws like this for them. Well, you can't criticize Nicaragua, or you're going to get a fine of up to 1 million and 20 years in prison. Well, people would say, well, that's ridiculous. But you say Israel, oh, well, that's okay somehow. It's unreal how brainwashed people are about this subject. Anyway, that's also going to lead us into Noahide laws, guys, when they start enforcing them anyway. But the question is, why would a so-called Christian be in favor of Noahide? The only logical answer is because they don't read or know their Bibles. That's absolutely the truth. Because like it says here, I have seen many Christians online mistakenly call Noahide law the Ten Commandments or an extension of the Ten Commandments. There's nothing true about that, nothing whatsoever at all. Because this is a false claim, as it was Moses who received the Ten Commandments, not Noah. The Ten Commandments are called the Ten Commandments because there are 10 commandments, whereas Noahide only mentions 7. Search the scriptures and you're not going to find anything that supports the 7 laws of Noah. However, search the Babylonian Talmud, and you'll certainly find writings that support the 7 laws of Noah, but those are the things that the Jews made up on their own. So what did Jesus say? You do err not knowing the scriptures. Not much has changed. Pray for discernment. Read the Bible. Get your daily bread, your spiritual daily bread. Do not fall for the deception. There's nothing biblical about Noahide, nor does Christianity mesh with Judaism. No. Your circumcision now is of the heart, not of the flesh. And we don't follow all the sacrificial laws anymore. There's no more sacrifices. Jesus was the sacrifice, the final one. It is finished, he said. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through me, is what Jesus said. We don't get there by following the Jews and the Noahide laws. Just don't do it. This just doesn't work that way. But we have a lot of naive Christians out there, so-called Christians, believers, who never open their Bible and think this is just fine. Well, I'm here to tell you it's not. So, but tomorrow on Monday, the House is going to vote on this Anti-Boycott Act for Israel, on behalf of Israel, so that you'll no longer be allowed by law to participate in any boycotts of Israel. Unreal. I mean, they're just cracking down on free speech left, right, forwards, backwards, every which way that they can. And it will continue until Jesus Christ returns. And that'll be it for now. Don't forget, don'tspeaknews.com is home base for everything that we do. In case you're not watching the video there right now, but I put up stories here we can't speak about anywhere else, including this one about this Houthi missile that strikes the ground at Ben Gurion Airport, canceling all flights. And now I've even seen on Mahmoud's YouTube channel, Mahmoud OD, he's talking about all these different airlines, Lufthansa and others, that are going to stop flying altogether into Ben Gurion Airport because of this incident. So this is a huge deal. And because of this, this war could quickly expand, as Israel has been quick to blame Iran for supplying the missile technology to Yemen, which is what Ben Gurion had to say here this morning. So all that and much more right here on don'tspeaknews.com. In fact, I'm putting stories here, guys, a lot of them that I don't get a chance to always report on. Just like Telegram. I put things here and on Telegram that we can't report on anywhere else because, we get censored and blocked and videos deleted for that reason. So like for this one here, another good one, this one from Keith over at Manyfish. Days of Noah, Rome mingling seed, 66.6, iron and clay, create a new species. It's all for this false light golden age unity stuff. And once again, another good video here from Keith at Manyfish. And there's all kinds of stories here, guys. Over 2,500 on the website alone, don'tspeaknews.com. If you'd like to subscribe, click on that tab there. There's a box to type in your email. Click on subscribe and you're in. You'll also get a pop-up while you're reading an article, but only one. And then here's the email to reach me, don'tspeaknews@protonmail, if you have a link to send. And that will be it for now. God bless, take care. Johnny Storm, Don't Speak News.